Is 99 Nights in the Forest actually based on a true story? It sounds ridiculous at first. A giant deer stalking people through the woods, mysterious cultists, missing children, and a forest that seems almost alive. Surely it's just another Roblox horror game, except it's not entirely fiction. So let's start from the beginning. The moment you join the game, you're dropped into the middle of a forest with almost nothing. No explanation, no backstory, just a campfire, a few basic tools, and one objective: survive. During the day, you chop trees, collect food, upgrade your camp, and explore deeper into the forest. But when night falls, everything changes. Wolves begin hunting you, cultists attack your camp, and every now and then you'll spot a massive deer standing in the distance, just watching. At first, it just feels like another survival game. But when you first spawn into the game, it shows you a notice that this game is based on a true story. The game's biggest inspiration comes from a real event that happened in 2023. After a plane crashed deep in the Amazon rainforest, 4 children survived alone for 40 days before being rescued. The story made headlines across the world because nobody expected them to survive for that long. A lot of players believe it's inspired by the knot deer, an urban legend from Appalachia. The legend describes deer that look almost normal, but move in unnatural ways, stare at people for long periods, and seem wrong. The developers have never fully explained what the deer actually is, and honestly, that's probably what makes it so creepy. Then there are the cultists. These aren't random people wearing costumes. They attack together, they build camps, they wear deer skulls, and everything they do points to one thing: they're worshiping the deer. The game never outright tells us why, but there are a couple of theories. Maybe they discovered the deer years ago and started treating it like a god. Whatever the reason, one thing's obvious: they're not trying to escape the forest. They're protecting it. Compared to everything else, the wolves are probably the most normal creatures in the game. They're predators, but not in the way you first think. A lot of players miss this, but the wolves don't just attack randomly. They tend to show up around specific areas, especially the deeper parts of the forest where the clues about the missing children start appearing. Some players even believe the wolves are actively keeping people away from certain locations, like they're guarding something. There are moments where wolves will ignore you completely if you're not heading toward those hidden areas. But the second you get close to places tied to the children, they become aggressive fast. Which is why a popular theory in the community is that the wolves aren't just predators, they're protectors. Looking around the map, you can tell it wasn't overnight. The abandoned buildings are falling apart. The camps have been empty for years. The ritual sites look old. This wasn't something that started when your characters showed up. Whatever happened in this forest started long before you arrived. And that's probably why the 4 children went missing in the first place. They're not the first people to disappear. They're just the latest. The more clues you find, the more it feels like the forest itself is trapping people. Every person who enters becomes part of its story. Which brings us back to the question: is 99 Nights in the Forest based on a true story? The answer is kind of. The monsters? Fiction. The deer? Fiction. The cultists? Fiction. But the idea of children surviving alone in a dangerous forest comes from a real event that happened in 2023. The developers took that incredible true story and turned it into a horror game filled with mystery, folklore, and creatures that make you question what's really hiding between the trees. And honestly, sometimes the scariest games are the ones that begin with a little bit of truth.